All right, guys, welcome to the Tea Shop Pod. We are so excited today because we have a special guest. My name is Renee. This is the Track House, and you can follow me on Instagram at @iReneeLoren or at ISOTracks. And I'm going to throw it over to my girl.
Molly. You can follow me on Instagram at Molly's World X3 or mama.miles.
Yeah. So today we are joined by the one and only Darnita Bailey. She is a cosmetologist here in New Haven. She's a salon owner. She's a mom. She's been doing this for 24 years, and we are so glad to have her wisdom and her expertise here so y'all can learn about her journey, how she got here, what she doing, what's coming up, all of that. So Darnita, you can introduce yourself.
Excuse me.
Am I your baby? That's what you just said.
That's what I should have said, right? So you be knowing all that
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
It's all good. But hi, yes, my name is Darnita Bailey, born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut. Salon owner of 4 years, Therapeutic on State Street, 850 State Street at that. Mom of a 6-year-old, graduated from Hill House High School.
Nice.
ACs. However, I graduated from Dudley Cosmetology School in Greensboro, North Carolina in 2000. I left here in New Haven. I left about 99. It was a year program if you were in the full program. It was a year program if you were a full-time student. Excuse me. However, and I came back to Connecticut in 2002, in November. And it was a struggle.
Like the move? Or
No. The move wasn't a struggle. It was a struggle because, first of all, in 2002, I had a bald head. Everybody in the North was going to the Dominican.
We need to insert a clip of her bald head right here. So they can see what she was looking like.
However, came back, everybody wearing doobies. I got the Erykah Badu bald head. Everybody in the North saying I'm bugged out now. She went down south, but it was scary. However, I did do a lot of short hair when I came back, and then I gained a lot of short hair clients, and then I started wearing my hair natural and in like a silk press style. And
well, your hair looks fabulous right now, by the way.
This is kind of how I started wearing my hair, but I would wear the bang full. And then like people were trying to see if I had a wig on. It was funny. One day I was in Ferraro's. This lady was getting on her tippy toes to see if I had the closure
piece at the top.
Like, nah, I don't got the cookie, ma. I don't got the cookie.
The cookie funny.
I don't got the cookie up there. However, then I started wearing weave, and then that just took off. That really took off.
Well, it sounds like you have to be your own walking model to get the clients that you want. Because when you had short hair, you was getting the short hair.
Yep.
And then we started wearing the weave with the bust down with the layers. If y'all never seen her layer work, fire. Okay?
Thank you.
She could do a layer.
Thank you.
She could do everything. But then she don't have the lines of demarcation. Because one thing she gonna tell you on Facebook is that ain't no lines of demarcation. When y'all be flying and y'all try to do a little stop real quick and you got that line, we can see it. You can't see hers.
We don't do the crimps.
You can't see hers. Yes,
we don't
period.
do the crimps. If you come under me, you gotta know we don't do the crimps.
Right.
You're not leaving here with none of that.
Period.
So
You got your weave clients. And then how it went?
So then after the weave clients, I must say the hair business took off where something I never knew would go. And that's right now. Like, a lot of people were like this girl, what's her name? Katisha. She had a salon in Bridgeport years ago. She gave me my first set of bundles. And then I came to New Haven with them because she wanted me to advertise. Everybody was wearing Milky Way, Remy Velvet.
Old Trey, Saga.
Ain't nothing wrong with that because that's what we did. Right. You know what I mean? But she gave me those bundles, and I put those bundles in my hair, and it just went crazy after that. And this was in like 2005.
Did you think to sell bundles?
No.
Why?
I don't want the problem. I just want to do the hair. I've been in the game too long. If I just started, if I was like a rookie or something, I would.
I feel like you would blow up.
Yeah, for sure.
I will. But
yes, confidence, period.
I will. However, I do have kinky straight because I like to deal with that. You know what I mean?
We know where to send them,
right?
Because we don't want that.
All that other stuff, it'd be a hit or miss. You know what I mean? You have a good run, then And then I'm on the land with these people. If I was in the sky like Kendra, I might be rubbing elbows with a girl that got a bad batch. I like to go out and chill.
You gotta watch your back. Sell somebody some bad weed.
Yes, so
they be ready to
when I like to just do it. But I did invest in the kinky straight here. So you need some kinky straight blowout here, I got you.
Yes. Is that what you mean? No, that you have it on your page? Like it's for sale? Like how does it go?
Well, no, I don't. I just do it to my clients.
Okay,
and then they'll tell people.
Yeah. Word of mouth.
I still kind of operate the old school way, you know what I mean? Through word of mouth or whatever. However, it does work for me. But like I was telling him, when Jamie came to the salon, she kind of gave me another view. You know what I mean? And I love that for her. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really love that for her because I knew it was there, but I was so used to operating the way I was operating and it worked for me. But I mean, it was good, but we could do great. You know what I mean? So that's why I started to it was meant for her to come there.
So when you came back from North Carolina and you were working in a salon, you were working from home, you were traveling, like what was your vibe when you came back? I
came back to Connecticut and I was working at Veronique Hair Salon. Tracy is the first person that hired me.
That was on State.
R.I.P. Tracy Sesker,
R.I.P.
Yes. She was like a Sharon. She was from Baltimore. She kind of really brought the hair culture to New Haven because she worked with Fonz back in the day, who had the salon Ultimate Appearances on Whaley Avenue.
Girl,
I was too young. I couldn't go in there.
I don't know what's going on. I know about Flex Barbershop.
You don't know about Ultimate Appearance? No. Oh, man, you gotta learn about Ultimate Appearance. Them were the days, boy. But Tracy Sesker, she brought the hair culture from Baltimore because Baltimore, they was on a whole nother level back in the day. So, however, I get under her. I learned a lot. I stayed there for about 3-4 years. Then I went to Exclusive, owned by Chucky Brewer. I was there for about 15 years.
How was that?
That's fun.
That's called loyalty.
That was fun.
That's called locked in.
That was fun because I was under a lot of structure with Tracy, and then here we had this salon that, we just paid him, you know what I mean? And, he did what he needed to do around the salon, however, but it was pretty much our salon. And I was early 20s. I was just it was just wonderful. I worked with Sue, Chrissy. We had a ball at that salon, I must say. Then, things came to an end. Everybody started leaving, and I was just there. Then Tracy said, you should come back. So I was about to go back to Tracy, Veronique, and Tracy died. Then, so I still went back. However, it didn't really work under the new ownership or whatever. It didn't work for me. So I went back to Chucky because I was home.
You a salon hopper.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm the State Street bully. This is why I say I'm the State Street bully. Because I've really been on State Street since 2002. You know what I mean? Then 2017, I left State Street and I went to Michael Knight Barbershop on Dixwell.
Okay.
You actually came there and tried to give me a job at Track House.
I'm wildin'. I remember that. I'm like, girl, come on down.
I just got here. I just got to that space.
That's that Leo loyalty right there.
I just got there. I just got there to Michael Knight shop. I had my own little studio.
I remember. It was cute in there. It was like your own thing in there. I remember.
Yep. I had my sink. I ain't have to bother the guys
nothing about the barbershop because it was just you.
You know what I mean? It was perfect. I ain't got to see none of them. So it worked out. Then I got pregnant there. Not at the
I'm about to say what?
Not at the salon, but that's the year. Those years I was there. Those years I got pregnant. Then my daughter started growing up. She running around. I said, I gotta get out of here. And what's funny? The landlord on State Street, he always used to ask me, Darnita, you sure you don't want this place? Because I was the only one that stayed. And he saw my loyalty. This wasn't no side job. This was my career.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he used to call me. He used to see my truck on Dixon and be like, you sure you don't want the spot, Darnita? You sure? I'm like, no, Robert, I don't want it. Then after I had Garvey and she grew up and that space got tight, I was like, you know what? I got to do something. It's time for me to do something. Because I never wanted a salon, Renee.
And then it was the pandemic, and it was like, right when I want to do my own shit.
I'm telling you, so I called Robert. I said, Robert, is there any, I said, is that space still available? He was like, yeah. He was like, I'll tell you what I want for it, and then I'll let you know what I'll take from you. And I'm like, oh, word.
This is great.
So I went to go see it because when Chucky had it needed a lot of work done or whatever. So that's what I remember. So when I went to go see it, it was like turnkey.
Ready to
I
go.
just had to like do my thing in there.
Yeah.
God's
So
plan.
it was like we walked around. Me and my daughter walked around. I was like, yo, this is it. And then. Like, I've been through a lot.
So stressed out.
Yo, it is so funny because it's a lot of good, though. It's some unfortunate, but...
That's
I went through a lot.
entrepreneurship. It's a lot going on.
It was a lot or whatever. So, got the space and boom, I've been there. We tried to open up during... We didn't know the pandemic was coming.
Nobody knows.
I'm like, yo, this is the year I want to get my life together in the world. I felt that. But then, like... As we were shut down, I was just in there building it day by day. And then when it was time to officially open,
You was ready.
I survived it. And I was so nervous because I was like, talking to my aunt. She's like one of the ladies that raised me or whatever besides my mom. And I was like, yo, I'm so scared. Like, she was like, Darnita, if you need to borrow some money, let me know. And because I understand right now. I never needed the money.
Because God is good.
Right.
Yes.
And he always make a way.
The money, yo. I was like, yo. I need it now, but
Because I feel like you have like an excellent clientele base, so it's like your clients always gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
How do you feel like it's changed since you've become a salon owner? As you know.
Oh man, I wish I could go back to being a stylist.
You don't want to own? It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Because I feel like when you're a stylist and if you're doing booth rent, then that's all you have to worry about is paying that versus all the other responsibilities.
And booth renting. And for years, I ran from it. You know what I mean? I've been in this business 24 years. I never wanted a salon because actually, so I skipped the part. When I graduated from Dudley, I stayed down there and I worked in a salon around the corner from North Carolina A&T. This lady named Hermine, she hired me. I brought in a mannequin head that I dyed and cut. She hired me on the spot. First day in the salon, year 2000, I made $300. In 2000.
The whole year?
No. One day. The first day.
I was about to say, what?
No.
I said, we need another career.
No, the first day I went there and worked, I made $300. And that made me a believer.
Right.
Because that was a lot of money.
In 2000 is way more than...
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$2,000, $300 in the first day is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And a day, just period, that was a lot of money. You know what I mean? But I got a lot of clientele from North Carolina A&T. The owner was really popular in her town. You know what I mean? It was like a great experience. Like when all the stars would come to A&T, homecoming and stuff, they'll come get their hair done or whatever. It was really a situation. If we had social media back then, it would have been crazy. I don't got no pictures, nothing. I really just kind of live in a moment type of person. I'm still like that. That's why I'm really not on the screens and stuff. But I said it's time to do that.
And here she is.
Right, on the screen.
At Trackhouse.
Right.
With the live ones.
We lit a little bit.
However, that was a good journey down south. I had a lot of great things happen to me down south.
So do you feel like moving to the south for that short period of time helped you?
I actually did move back. I moved back in 2013. And it just wasn't the same because Greensboro is a college town. So it was like...
And college students ain't got no money.
College, and when it's not in season, the town is like dead. You know what I mean? And coming from the north, it was like... Now, what I should have done was move to Charlotte. I used to commute to Charlotte in 2013 from Greensboro. And I worked with Darricus, who does Fantasia here.
Love her hair.
Oh my God,
he's great.
Great job. Right.
Darricus is great. Darricus is really great. He has a lot of great. He kind of remind me of you because he has a lot of great stylists in his salon, and I really admire salon culture because you don't have it no more.
You don't want to do the sweet life?
No.
Why?
I don't like sweet life. I don't like sweet life. I would like sweet life if, say, you did sweets in here and you guys already know each other because you guys will feed off of each other. However, I do like sweets, but I only like sweets if you're a seasoned stylist.
Correct.
You don't need... Everybody want to be the chief.
You
know what I mean? Like, the best thing is to be I'm telling you.
On a team. What about you?
I'm telling you, the best thing is to, you got to be under somebody. Stop wanting all that responsibility. But you got to blame America for that, though.
Yeah.
Because
America.
I'm telling you got to blame it because
they forcing,
we glorify debt. You know what I mean? So everybody, like, you a certain age, you shouldn't even have that amount of debt. You know what I mean? But people want to accumulate.
They want to be the boss.
They want to be the boss.
Nobody wants to be the worker.
Everybody want to be the host.
I
You know what I
don't
mean?
want to be the boss.
So I really don't like the. And actually, even I heard an older lady that's really seasoned. She does hair really nice. She used to work at Sharon Joy. She said that she liked the sweet, but she don't like how she don't have that motivation or that.
Because it's
just
different.
It's just you. It's just you.
Because if you do a hairstyle, everybody be like, "Wow, you rocked it!" Oh,
No doubt.
That is different.
Or if you don't know something, you want to ask somebody.
You
know what I mean? Like me at 45, I love to keep 10 years and 20 years younger than me around me because
For sure.
you guys are keeping the culture alive. You know what I mean? So I'm by myself now, and I do love it. You know what I mean? And I like having someone there too. However, I want it to be the right fit because I ain't really the one.
Anybody.
I ain't the one.
How do you, how
feel me? I can't just be hiring anybody.
you hate that I hired?
I'll be so mad.
Renee, but I respect Renee because I'm on her side too because you got to pay the bills.
I'm about to say it's a business.
You know what I mean? It's a business thing. Like I don't care. Like I done been in situations where assistants didn't like the client. I'm like, look, I ain't gonna lose her because of you. I'll lose you
over her. Okay,
You know what I mean?
you costing me money. She making me money.
Exactly. So
it's definitely
like,
difficult.
yeah,
So
it's
how has it
different.
been? Because you had a great stylist.
Oh man, I was just telling him I miss her like crazy. Like that was my daughter.
Like that was your star player for real.
I do when Jamie told me that she was leaving,
You cried?
I was like,
did you cry?
I did cry.
Because I'm a crier. People be, I'm a punk. They be like, stand
I had
up.
my throat first though. I was like,
What?
What do you mean you're leaving?
I don't like
wait,
that.
What? But
I'm about to cry
I
again.
started to see the silver lining in it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she's in my life for a lifetime, but she came to Therapeutic for a reason.
For sure.
And that reason being we both needed to learn something from each other.
Correct.
And we still learn from each other. And it's so funny because she's like, yo, why I'm acting like you? Like, but in a good way.
Right,
Things that
right.
she complained about at Therapeutic, she in her salon, like, you know what?
Because you understand, it's a different perspective.
It's a different perspective. It's a different perspective. So I do want a team. However, it has to
be the right
It has
team.
to be the right team because Tracy, one thing I learned from Tracy was no tolerance.
Not me.
No
I'm
tolerance.
a sucker.
No tolerance at all. Like when something was going on in the salon, she nipped it in the bud.
Not me.
She
Renee's
nipped it in the
learning
bud.
I'm learning one day at a time.
Right, I'm gonna say I'm learning experience.
She gonna be an animal in like 2 years.
You're fired!
She gonna be an
Get the hell on!
And it's crazy because that's what Jamie's like, yo, I'm so nice. But she
We really nice. We're
She
really
getting her
nice.
nice.
To be
And I love
nice.
that for her. She be like, yo, I'm acting like you. I'm
I
like,
think
you're
it's
not
like-
acting like me. It's just business.
You have to be firm than friendly.
You do.
And I think you could still be cool with people. It's just you have to understand that, this is your livelihood and people can't play with it. So once you start looking at it in that way, like, this feeds my daughter, then you
Right.
can't let people play with it for real.
Yeah.
Because what's more important,
Exactly. What I feel like, I always say familiarity breeds misconception.
For sure.
And just because you think you know me from Hill House, you think you
Hill House.
you could just leave my lights on or plug up
Oh
your
my
charger or
Like, no.
whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, it's still rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to have a code of ethics. Now, I wasn't always like this, but I realized why the people that own salons were the way they were. I used to be like, she being a bitch. But
It is what it is.
it is what it is because you want when people come in the door. If I'm gonna lose money, I want it to be because I lost it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna ruin my atmosphere,
Right.
No, and then people come to you for your atmosphere,
Right.
So if my atmosphere is selling,
We gonna keep it this
oh,
way.
we better get in line. We better get in line up. But
So
anyway, yeah.
how has it been being a mom and being like, I know earlier you said that Garvey motivated you to like want more, right? But how has that been? Because kids be wilding for real.
Kids be wildin' for real. My daughter, she at the age where she want to just well, she been ignoring me, but like she been ignoring
Your daughter
me.
a
but, like,
teenager.
She oh man, it does so many things to me. Sometimes it's annoying because I had her late and I'm like used to my freedom or whatever. However, that's an old life. I know I said to myself I have to stop reliving that, but it's hard when it's
Right.
your memories or whatever.
What is it a big adjustment for you when you had your daughter?
We not going there. That's the camera guy go off for that one.
Okay.
This is what the people want to see.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot because I became a single mom fast. Like, I know my daughter's father for years. But after we decided to have a child together, like I feel like you really don't know people until you have a child with them.
Or
For sure.
with them.
And I know my daughter's father since I was 16 years old. I'm like, I don't know what I didn't see, but he's a great guy.
It's
He's a
the
great
shades.
guy.
Right.
It just was. It was a challenge. You know what I mean? And I was like, I ended up having her 2 months early. You know what I mean? Because I did work so hard, but I went in overdrive once I saw that. You know,
This is it. No, I thought this ain't that.
This ain't that. Whatever.
Right.
But you know,
But has it taught you like time management, like
It taught me
just
a
so
lot.
many things? Because
it taught me structure in a lot of ways because, and I say structure because I had a long way away from the nest. Like my mom, you know, where I was raised, I had 20 years away from home. So it was like I had structure, but like you be on your own for a while, you like I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I
I ain't
mean?
washing these dishes.
She put me back.
Right.
She put me back in my place or whatever, and then becoming a business owner too. Because I ran from it.
2 babies.
Because this is my son.
Right.
Because it need therapeutic is my son. It need all the attention. Like I'm like, yo, I'll give Herapeutic up before my daughter. Like word up. Like one of y'all gotta go. But I've actually I've been like simultaneously I've been handling it. I must say.
God really be coming through because you just trying to figure out like how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna take care of this? How is this problem gonna be solved? And then like miraculously you get the strength and the power to kind of get through it. And it's really the people around you. So I do pray for you to get a really solid team of people that can pick up where you're not.
It'll happen because I was just telling him I have great ideas. Like I can see the opportunity now. Like I can see the floor. I even positioned myself different in the salon, but because before I was like down the stairs and you know what I mean. Like remember where I was. I was like
in the cut.
Have a good view. I was in the cut kind of. So every time somebody came in, I'm all peeking around to see who it is.
It's
or
me.
I'm waiting to
I need to put a window right
who
there.
my consultation is. I'm like, who is this? You know what I mean? So now you walk in the door
and see
me
because you Herapeutic for
I'm
real.
Herapeutic or whatever.
You the brand.
So I get clients. People write about it. Like, girl, I've been writing about this salon for a year. I had to come see. You know, so I love State Street.
She love it there.
State Street bully, yo. At me on IG. It's Darnita. And well, it's _Darnita.
Yeah, I love an underscore.
Right.
I hate an underscore.
I shouldn't put that.
No, it's okay.
No,
Sometimes the name you want is taken.
Right.
So you got to put it. You got to put the name that you want is taken. So you got to make it different.
I think that's what happened. That's
usually what happens.
Yeah. But
how's social media for you? Cause I see you making more videos now. I see you.
I know. I'm learning from y'all. I'm like, yo, this is what I mean about I'm 45. I need 35s and 20. How old are you, Renee?
35.
Exactly.
29.
You're 20. Okay, I
Yeah,
can keep
I'm a little
those too.
grown.
But I always like to keep them younger around me. And the older ones tell me stuff too. But with this social media, y'all got it. Y'all got it. But I do like social media. So I'm like on both sides of the fence. I still keep it true to myself. And I do still use social media too. Because I also feel like, because I'm on social media, so sometimes I feel like it's flooding or like I see it so much I don't see it no more. So I feel like you gotta like you
gotta use it though for real because you have an established clientele. Are you getting an influx of new clients?
Well, influx on new clients. I just with having Jamie there, I've learned to. Because some people be like, yo, yeah, social media don't reflect your work. And I'm like,
what?
Well, I be putting work up there, but people want to see, like,
they
want a cluster of your work.
They do. They want the picture you posted last week today.
Like, marketing is a whole
all the time, but people don't realize, like, I'm looking at both sides of the fence. I'm like, people see 1 million images a day. You know what I mean? So
you better put yours in there.
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes people forget what they see, and then when you make another cluster, you're like, oh, like
you got to keep showing up in front of people so they can remember, like, I need a silk press and I want it to look like this, so I need to go to Darnita because she's been on my timeline every single day for the past 5 months.
A signature, like we know
it's yours for sure.
No, and I want to have that. You got to have that. When I entered Dudley, I said, look, in 1999, I said because this business is an array of things. You know what I mean? You could do so much in cosmetology. So when I entered Dudley, I said I want to master in hair cutting, natural hair, and weaving.
And Dudley,
And
for those who
creative
don't
styling.
know, is a black.
Cosmetology.
Cosmetology
Black
too.
cosmetology. Yeah. Actually, Dr. Mr. Joe Dudley passed away.
Yeah, he just passed away.
Yeah, it was kind of tragic, but you know what I liked about him most? He was on site. Mm-hmm. I
It's only one?
elbows with him. Well, it's one Mr. Dudley, but
No, only one school.
Oh no. Well, I think it's one. The one in Greensboro is still open. I think the one in Charlotte. It's a few of them, but they closed a few of them down.
I think you
But,
should go there
Where?
to Dudley and just like.
Oh yeah,
'cause
I
you
always
were,
go
like-
when I go visit.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I always go when I go visit. I actually, this guy that I met, I started following on IG. I met him in Brooklyn at a salon, and he told me he was part of he designed the cutting curriculum
Wow.
for
Wow.
Dudley when I went.
'Cause you
Wow.
Cause I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, everything he's saying, I knew, and I'm
Because it was in his
Like,
book.
how do I know this?
girl.
Why do
I
you
was.
know this?
So he said, and he said it in his class. He said, I was part of the cutting curriculum in Dudley in '99, 2000, or whatever the case may be.
That's fire.
And I was like, I went to Dudley around that time. I said, so yeah. But anyway,
So now I paid for this class and I already took it.
well, actually, it was a free class.
Okay.
It was a free class. It was his birthday party. He gave back at a salon.
Oh, that's
in
nice.
Brooklyn. Yeah, he
That's so
actually
dope.
doing a free investment class at my salon June 9th.
Oh yes,
coming.
I think we saw that.
Me and Kima.
Yeah, so
yeah.
he waiting on the feedback he get. He does a lot of free stuff.
I love
That's
that.
dope.
He make money. Like he's in stocks and he's a stylist
That's
or
dope.
whatever. So
Cause they be
yeah.
trying to count stylists. Oh, we be making them
Nah,
big money.
I told him, I said, because he wanted to do a cut and color. He's still doing that. However, I said, look, people want to trust somebody that they know with stocks. You know what I mean? We want somebody that's tangible that we can touch to be like, okay, teach me this. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the internet, and I was getting to that, sometimes the internet kind of like, it throw me off. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because it's just too much. You know what I mean? So when you actually know somebody that, like, I stopped going on the internet saying, who got this?
I don't like y'all
I
that do
don't
that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
too-
like
it's
that
too
because
much.
you get like.
Anybody.
Ample amount.
Then
and
it's like
it'd be
I
terrible.
stopped that. I stopped.
Don't
that.
ask
Oh,
for
don't-
referrals
oh.
on Facebook. Y'all go to Google. Go to
Yeah,
TikTok.
like,
go to
don't-
somewhere
don't
else.
Do that. Yeah. So yeah.
That's ugly.
That is crazy because people really be on Facebook talking about, oh, who do this? Who can I go to get this done?
Yeah,
Who do
but, like,
taxes? Who
just
do this? Who do
anything,
that?
like,
and it's
so-
not
And
not
you
a
can
safe
refer to
place,
just anybody.
right?
It's sometimes social media isn't real to me. So and then sometimes marketing is manipulation. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's a lot of manipulation in marketing now because I'll see
Oh,
people
yeah.
here and I'll be like, it don't look like that. in
Yeah.
person.
For
So
no,
like
Right.
putting that feel like I just don't like it.
You don't like that?
So I don't like. I mean, I understand it sells, but
it's dead
I just
wrong
come from a different
sometimes.
era. You know what I mean? But I'm happy to be amongst this era because I ain't in here like I don't like what y'all do. I just take it for what it is. You know,
Right.
y'all do this, I
Right.
do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it is what it is. Like like I said, the weave went somewhere I ain't know it would go. Like.
You mean like with all the lace and the
with
baby
wi-
hairs
yeah,
and the
well,
things?
that's old. You know what I mean? I didn't realize it would come to like the streets.
This, right,
The
what it
streets.
It was on the movie sets and the
Right,
planes
for
and
sure.
stuff, but it's like in the offices and
It's
you can just
everywhere.
change your whole look like
Immediately.
immediately.
I changed my wigs 4 times today.
Renee. Do you have a haircut?
Nah, I got a low bun under.
Oh, you don't have a
She
haircut?
got
I thought Ebony cut your hair.
Nah, it was a mold.
See?
Manipulation.
Manipulation. That thing was laid.
I'm going to get it again. I love this so
Ebony
bad.
laid that.
I love
Ebony
her.
laid that.
She's
Yes,
great.
she is
So
a
how
great
do you feel
stylist.
about other like stylists and salon owners and relationships that people have with each other? Like I think we have a pretty decent culture here in New Haven
I
with
think
people
we have a decent
connecting.
culture here. I think we need to do more together.
We
Like
do.
what? Give us an idea. Let's do it.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
the idea, Renee. Let's do it.
Asking
We
you.
don't, I mean, it's the
I don't know,
podcast
even if
is
we
a
just
start.
have meetings or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, get like mentally involved.
So this woman, I did her. She had cancer, but she's a hairstylist. She's been doing hair forever. She's like 70. Her husband built her salon in her garage in Hamden. So she'd be doing appointments like 7 o'clock in the morning, like real old school, using the grease for the silk press. Like got that thing where you put the heat on the back of your hand. She got all that. But she said that back in the day, they used to have meetings on Mondays because salons was closed on Mondays. And they would just go to each person's salon and like, let's say we all went to Salon E. Salim and she did like a demonstration on her finishing products for her shortcuts or something like that. And we would go there and we would do that. So I was like, that's amazing. We should bring that back. But there's so much like competitiveness. So it's like, will people want to do
it's
that?
like-
Nobody take nothing from. It's the younger
younger
generation,
people.
really. I feel like
And I don't.
nobody could take anything from you.
Right. All you can do is gain. That's it.
People can go where they go because back to you saying how my clientele is, it fluctuates because, and not even just with the weave in the hair culture period, there were not this many hairstylists back in the day.
Right.
Like back in the day, people looked at us like, you want to do hair? You do hair already. You know what I mean? Like they didn't really look at it as a profession. Now, like it has done something mean to it. So you have people that feel like they might like their sewing's better over there. I respect it. However, what I hear is when I know I want a good cut, I go to Darnita.
For sure.
So that goes back to me entering deli at 1999 when I said I want to specialize in.
This is what I want to do.
You know what I mean? And still today, I'm happy that I still do this because this is what I sought out to do.
Right.
And then Dudley did have a great cutting curriculum or whatever. I'm not saying I wouldn't take a class because I ain't above learning nothing new or anything new or whatever. But you have to set yourself apart. Don't kill yourself trying to do everything in this field. Be what you specialize in. I hear people talking about you all the time. I know what you specialize in, and I know where you're not going. And
what you ain't about to do.
Money, when you stand on who you are, you can make money. People told me I was going to die in this business because I ain't do wigs and weaves.
Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that?
I think it's about when people niche down is really important. Like if you have something that you can know how to do everything, but if you have something that you're like really good at, you could put whatever price on it because you are an expert, at what you do.
Whatever. You got people that make wigs and be like, "Where my clients? What they wig on?"
Because you made it so that they don't have to come back ever.
Exactly. This is a comeback business.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I love when people say, "Oh, I trust my daughter with you," because back in the day, they came to the salon and saw your license. They came and looked at your products. They did all that back in the day. I had a whole bunch of older ladies check me, but back in the day, I was like, lady, you know what I mean? Like, but then now I'm older and I'm like, I'm seeing where
this
I'm
is
like,
why.
yo, this is why.
That's why you got to do
They was
that.
protecting the culture.
Right. Because
Do you
this
think
really
it's
lost.
important for the younger stylists to get licensed? Because a lot of them nowadays feel like, I know how to do hair, I don't have to get licensed. Even
Well,
like under the table type, because that's when them suites come into play.
Yep. Everybody making money off doing hair now. However, I don't know, because I was reading something about how they're taking license away. Not taking it away, but in Atlanta.
I saw that in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, you don't have to really have a license soon. So I feel like, I don't know how long it's going to take for it to get up here. Connecticut a little more bougie than that. You know what I mean? But however, they still don't. Down south, they check. State board comes and check your salon.
When I was in Georgia, they came.
They come, and the other salons call you. They be like, "Girl, they just left here." Then you get yourself. If they see a hair on a brush, your grade drop. Like it's crazy down south. I had
let me stay in Connecticut.
To my salon like twice maybe, and she didn't even do nothing.
It's nice in here. Thanks.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
I think when it got a lot to do with our hair though, because like it's a lot of unhealthy hair in New Haven. I don't know if it's the water. I don't know if
it's DIY.
Well, you know what?
It's
DIY.
do it yourself.
It's DIY because even now you got people be like, "Yo, who can do my daughter hair?" And I'm like, "Yo,
like why would you go on the internet?
Lady, she 3.
Why she ain't got no hair?
Yeah, like I'm like, yo, yeah. So I do encourage you to get your license because I encourage you to do the work.
Know what you're doing.
Know what you're doing because, honey, the little girl that had the can near the heat, and it blew up in that girl's face.
At the end of the day, every time I see a can, I'm like, get the can.
Because keep the can away
she
from
still
me.
be getting her hair done. I would never get my hair done again.
She's a beautiful young lady. She still get her hair done.
She
though.
do. I follow the girl that be doing her hair, which she got one eye.
Yeah, traumed.
I'm about to learn how to.
You gotta. It's certain things that you just need to learn.
But do you learn that there? Like, don't put this right here.
Yes.
Wow.
In that moment.
Yes.
Because I just feel like it's just science too.
No. But no, we learned that. We learned that. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's amazing that you are still motivated and still like in the business. And that, are you ever wanting to teach? That's something that you want to do?
My next question.
Yes.
I could learn.
I know Jamie gonna see this and be like, That's my girl. I love Jamie.
Because Miss Sharon was saying how she wanted to teach like before she passed away.
Listen, we heard,
and we was like, hurry up and do it. Hurry up and do it. She was my
best friend during me opening. Remember,
I remember we were all trying to figure out how what we doing.
Right,
they making us go back. We gotta wear masks. They coming. They just came to my shop. They coming to your shop next.
About me opening the salon, I was like, Renee.
I was like, girl, I don't know.
She was
what
like,
to do.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
You didn't say that. You did not say that.
I'm saying right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Back then, you didn't say that.
What I say?
You was encouraging. You was
because
very encouraging.
I feel like why not?
Well, yeah, but you gotta. I needed that work.
Your stylist favorite hairstylist.
Your stylist favorite hairstylist. Yep.
I mean, you know what? I decided that I was gonna be a businesswoman. I had to stop saying it in my head.
No, but it's okay because you are my favorite hairstylist and I'm their favorite hairstylist.
It makes sense.
It's a legacy. Darnita did my hair for my C-section.
I
said I'll be cute for my daughter coming out. Ain't I know what time she coming? Let me get my hair done. It was the straightest I ever had.
You guys motivate me. You really do. Renee, I met Renee like early 2000s.
Yep. You was doing a fashion show, or you and Chrissy.
Yeah.
And you was like, you can't sew them tracks that close together. Spread it out because it's just for one day. And I was just like, I'm trying to do my best. I'm all shy. I'm sweating. And I'm just like, she asked me to come and help out. And I'm trying to do it how I know how to do it. You were like, no, girl, this is just real quick. It's just, we got but it was good. I enjoyed that experience. I need to do that again.
I know. I'm telling you, once I had my
skirts
daughter
made out of weave.
Yeah, Chrissy probably did. That sound like Chrissy.
That's so dope.
That sound like Chrissy. We do. Like, I became a mom and I got laxed. I ain't even gonna lie, but now that she's becoming of age and, getting a little older and, her speech is coming well, like, things are like
getting a little easier.
Or whatever. It wasn't really hard, but it just like being a single mom is hard. Like my daughter is actually the best because she allows me to work. She could be in a salon. Like, I'm really fortunate to have a daughter like her. You know what I mean?
Okay, Garv.
And I'm fortunate enough that I can bring her to work with me. You know what I mean? Because being a single mom and, I'm 45. All my people like, girl, ain't nobody watching no kids.
You gotta ask their kids to watch your kids.
Right. So my daughter is with me a lot. It's so funny because one of my clients say, this is the first time I saw you without your daughter. I was like, wow. She's 5. Like, damn, okay.
She girl.
But anyway, she's a blessing because she lets me work. Like, it's been times she's been in the salon for 12 hours. Sometimes she get a little irritable or whatever, but for the most part, you ask anybody, that baby be handling herself.
She mind her business.
You know what I mean? So, like, we got our little system. She's in kindergarten now. She's at a school where she can stay for a while as long as we're here or whatever. So, life, and then I'm like 7 minutes from the salon, 7 minutes from her school.
Oh, that's so good.
So
convenience.
Like,
it's full in this place
now.
But I don't like to speak on it much because, like, you know what I mean?
It's still good.
Right. It is good. It is good, though.
It is good.
But, like, I see great things for therapeutic. I see great things for myself. You know what I mean? I want more freedom. So it's time to work smarter. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And back to teaching. Teaching is on the roster because there's a lot of old ladies that respect me and they got kids. So they like, my daughter coming here, girl. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta work on like a program soon.
You should, an online one, so that you
Online?
can. Yes.
I want to class
In person is cool,
but online.
But if you have options to say, now y'all was here, all 25 of y'all was here. If y'all want to buy the replay because you ain't catch it all,
no doubt.
you just now y'all get it for half off. Everybody who couldn't make it, because some people we were talking about class, and we were saying how some people in New Haven, they feel like they too good to come take a class.
It be them younger girls.
They need to come.
Yeah.
But
like,
they don't want to say, I learned from Molly, or I learned how to do this from whoever. But if they secretly buying it online, don't nobody know I bought it.
Yeah, that's like, I'm into that too because I'm old school. Like, you know what I mean? I want to like be more intimate because I feel like you get more.
Right.
There's certain things you don't get online. You know what I mean? Like in person, you get so much. So if I could keep therapeutic alive with that, I'll turn it into a school.
Girl, do it.
Right.
Do it.
Word up. Because then I'll be buying the chair 2-3 days a week.
Or no days.
Right.
I still love here. I love here. I love here. I love here, y'all, but it ain't my life. Because I done lost a few people that thought that it was about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love the money, however, but if I'm on vacation with my family, respect that. Respect that. Because I'm still the type of stylist that you can text me. This phone is business. You know what I mean? So you can text me, but You texting me and I'm on vacation. I don't have to get back.
And then you be mad.
It's too much entitlement.
Because I didn't text you back, boo. I'm drunk. I don't have a time.
Then no. I got to tell you the story. So I come back from vacation while I'm on a plane coming back from Florida. I text the girl back. She was like, I've been texting you all week. You didn't get back to me. I said, I'm on the plane coming back to Connecticut. I will call you when I get there to talk about this hairstyle.
Right.
No need to call me. Just let me know how much the hairstyle costs.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So
actually,
I was gonna tell her that the style needed to be like a 2-day style before we, you know what I mean? So I texted her and let her know. I said, look, I'm not gonna be able to do this hairstyle, whatever. She said, well, then she started calling me. I ain't answer now. Because when I needed to talk, you know what I mean? You blew the point, man. I'm good. I don't want it now.
Because actually, all money ain't good money.
No, it's not. It's not. It's really not.
And I think you kind of learn how to deal with people. And as hairstylists, especially now, because like you said, we on the ground with people, we're so accessible. And people think they could just pull up on us. They see your truck outside. They're like, oh, she there. Let me go stop in and say what I got to say.
It is very
so, like, the consultations cost $25, $50. Like, stop doing that. Don't pull up on us. Like, have some respect. But I think it's all about how you treat people. And I think you're approachable. And people already know you're like that.
Yeah.
So they gonna the new people be trying to try. It's like this ain't that again.
This not that. You have to let people know. You got to have boundaries. You know what I mean? And because it'll burn you out. I'm 45. I keep saying that. Whatever.
It's okay.
I'm 45, and I don't let it. I'm not gonna let it burn me out because I'm here. And I got this daughter now. Like, it ain't just me no more.
Right.
So if you don't bring good energy, and it ain't always gonna be good. It ain't always got to get deleted. You know what I mean? However, if we can't talk about it and it be over at that, then you got to move on. But however, I love this business because you meet so many people. It teaches you how to treat people, and it teaches you how to handle people.
Right, because you're going to get different situations.
If you plan on being good, you have to be your feet 10 toes down.
Right.
Because you're going to constantly run in with people, and people will try you.
They do.
People be calling you like, oh, man.
Like they entitled to you.
Listen,
like,
I'm telling you.
Like you there, like you're, like they're your only client.
And because I keep it personal too. You know what I mean? If you on the internet, it's a little different. Like, oh, it's her booking site, but people have my number. So I don't mind you texting me 5 a.m. because I'm not going to answer you.
Right.
That's me. I'm not going to answer you, but when I get with you,
about it.
you know what I mean? But I'll see it on a bathroom run. Like, oh, you know
let me text her back real quick.
I'll get it back later. And sometimes I text 5 a.m. like, girl, you can come.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just like
just be
that,
like
whatever,
that.
but just give me my space. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because sometimes you have to recollect people because my job is really no different from your job. I'm just the manager over here. You know what I mean?
People just got to have a little bit more respect sometimes.
That's it.
And the boundaries.
Especially with these phones. Everybody's just entitled.
Or like you said, you just don't answer.
Yeah, just don't
get back to you when I get back to you.
Get back to you. My clients know.
Not that girl. That girl ain't know.
Nah, she all set. She all set. But like when a client waiting like 4 days, they be like, "Hey, girl, I hit you." I'm like, "Oh, my bad." Because a lot of times I see it in my head,
and I responded to you in my head too. Just not in real life.
Definitely
so
did.
It'd be okay for you to double text, but don't have no attitude.
Definitely did.
Like,
Definitely
I'm
did.
Human, and
I'm human.
Right.
I just want people to know I'm human. I'm not a robot. You know what I mean? And you know what I want y'all to stop saying? Just.
It's just a cut.
No.
It's just
gotta do this right here. No, it's not a just.
It's never.
That's what that girl did the other day. I just got a track slipping in the back. Could you just glue it back? The whole back was off. The half of the half up was down.
They set you up. That's why I stopped giving prices over the phone. Because you see it in person. Even if you have your prices online, sometimes I'm like,
that's why you gotta add that little plus.
Always the plus.
Right. You gotta add that little plus.
Always the plus. Always the plus.
And up. Because we don't know what y'all coming with.
So
this is the base.
This is the base.
Well, I think that it's amazing that you've been in business for this long, and I pray that it's going to be more and more time.
4 years in business.
No, I'm talking about just as a stylist and wanting to do this because I'm pretty sure you've had many moments of like just wanting to quit and like F these clients, F all of this. I just want to do me. I've had those.
Not until I had the salon. Not until I had the salon. When I was a worker, I was fine.
You was fine.
I was fine. It's the business part that just did my taxes. I'm like, I hate receipts. It's just, I like the fun part about it.
I just followed an extension.
But you know what? I felt like with this salon, I grew so much through responsibility because I ran from it for so long. I kept saying I want to be a great business person, but how you gonna be a great business person if you over here just managing your money? You know what I mean? Like that's what I was doing when I was just doing hair. You know what I mean? So now I see things different from the seat I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, it really made me step it up a lot. You know what I mean? People probably thought I was already, you know what I mean? But no, I stepped up my ante a lot, and I still got stuff to do. That's how I know, like, I'm not gonna let America put me in a bracket as far as my age. You know what I mean? Because I follow a lot of hairstylists overseas in other countries, and them older ladies over there, other countries look at age so much different. Right. You know what I mean? Like you actually getting better as you get older.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. Fine like wine.
So a lot of stylists over there, they be doing those older ladies here. Them ladies be fly. They be like 60, 80, you know what I mean?
I don't want to do hair at that age. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do hair that late, but I would love to be like 50 still doing somebody that's 70 that want to look good here. Right. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they got their retirement just throw a wig on and you look like these women be looking fly. So I want to keep that clientele.
Yeah,
you know
for sure. I mean?
But that's gonna be like when I get that age, it's gonna be like you gotta be paying like a certain amount of money to get off the bed.
A lot.
Because now I ain't even getting off the bed for a certain amount. You know
Period.
What I mean? Like, it gotta make sense.
Have to make sense.
Make this a day. If I don't make this a day, I'll probably make more one day and less one day, and then I got a quota. You know what I mean? But I ain't getting out the bed for certain stuff. But once I start teaching, then
it's gonna open up another world for you.
It's gonna open up another world for me, and I might stop doing hair. And then put a salon in the basement of my house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or in the back in the shed like that lady. Because she really still doing hair. And she has a lot of clients that been coming to her for like one of my clients that was going to her, but she came to me to get a wig because she had breast cancer. Okay. She been going to her for 30 years. She her daughter godmother.
It's a culture.
Like we're talking about relationship building. And I think that your hairstylist is like super important. So for people that have been coming to you from 2004 all the way 20 years and they still coming, like, you know, that's a blessing to still be skilled and still want to have passion for it and drive for it. Because some people get lazy and they do. You know? They do. And now you got to go somebody else.
I think it's great for with the culture of hairstyling. I love it because it keeps women in tune. Now, like with the internet, everybody's so like, you can't sit with us. You know what I mean? Like everybody like
we be acting like that.
Y'all do. Y'all do. But everybody know y'all love it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But but you also have a place where people can come, correct, and commune. You know what I mean? So you stuck out, but you open too.
Period.
You know, you
balance.
Balance.
You know what I mean? So I like the salons. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really like the suites, because I like for somebody to be over here. The clients is, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's so great.
And a lot go down in the salon.
Remember we were talking about that video that I said we should do? I don't want to say it up here because I don't want nobody stealing our idea. But the one with the nails and when the clients come in and do like the 90s, that vibe. I mean, we should do that with all hairstylists and have everybody come in and be in the video.
Yo.
I think that's great.
And I also remember you saying that you wanted to make a hair book. Yeah, I ain't forget.
I'm gonna when I do make a hair book, it's gonna be for like more creative.
Right. I mean, like you're so creative.
Yeah, creative styling. Because I'm kind of over. I'm not over the layers and all that, but I love it.
Pass the torch.
It's here to stay. It's here to stay. You know what I mean? But when I do a book, I want a book where, because I don't want to be hired by just people anymore. I want to be hired by companies.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like for creative styling. You know what I mean?
Right. I was thinking a coffee table book.
What you say?
A coffee table book? Like a big one that you open it and it's like all the different. That's what I thought of when you said that you wanted to do a book.
Renee, I'm going to sit at the feet of you.
Period.
Okay? Because you are full of ideas.
So many ideas that I don't want to execute because I'll be tired.
What they say about you.
I don't care what they say.
I don't care what they say about you.
Period. Lots of ideas flowing.
Lots of ideas.
Yes.
There you go get it. I ain't mad at that.
You know?
So I'm going to have lunch with you one day because you're full of ideas and I need you to drop.
You know, I just want to say this publicly because that's cool. We could do that. But people really be texting me saying, I want to pick your brain. Don't text me that.
I know, right?
I don't like it. It made me feel like I just don't like it.
Like you a robot?
I do feel like that. And I'm like, if we want to have a genuine conversation and we're eating mangoes and it's just flowing, that's different. But now that you like told me what you're here for, I'm like,
I don't want to do it no more.
I don't want to do it no more.
You're not like one of them people where you be like, I can't stand her. I can stand. You know what I mean?
Right, I'm
Like,
cool.
you
Chill
can sit
vibes.
there, you can
And she
chill.
gonna give
You know
it
what
to
I mean?
you.
I
Exactly.
am. I just be sad though when they don't do anything with what I told them. It's like I wasted a conversation.
Well, start charging.
I don't know how to charge, but that's another conversation.
Yes, you do.
It's another conversation for another day.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But it was wonderful having you here, Darnita.
you.
You
I
can come by
appreciate it.
anytime.
I am.
Anytime. We wanted to come and do it at your shop, but because we filmed so many episodes in a day, we were like, how are we going to pick up and then go back and forth?
We still can.
Okay.
We can get on another topic.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can get on pricing.
Yeah, because
Let's get on pricing. Because, honey, if the shoe don't fit,
Go find somebody else to do it.
go. And I say that humbly. I do because
With experience comes the
like
price.
this is not Connecticut.
we
This
up
is
north.
Connecticut. First of all, they charging a bankroll in Atlanta. And
500 for a
New
quick
York,
weave.
just up the street.
Yeah, down south. You know what I mean?
They
Period.
really trapped in the past.
like
'Cause I'm not doing a quick weave for
pricing needs
$60.
to be. It's somebody for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's so if it's
And
go
if
to
you
your
ain't got it, I
tribe.
ain't the one for
But I
you.
also feel like now with the hair culture, you really still got to have a specialty because now you got people that do hair that don't look that good, but you got the filter. So that makes it 100 now.
manipulation.
So 50%.
What do we do?
50%
We're being
style.
lied to.
50%
the internet.
filter.
Right.
I like it.
100%.
I love it. I love a filter.
It's all good though.
Like on
but
the
I
face,
see,
so
like,
that the
But your work, you have good work. But you
Yeah.
got people that are going to these back doors now and
the back
just
door.
because
Yeah.
now you can do that. You don't got to look that good because you going when you get in public, you gonna act stink anyway. So ain't nobody seeing all that.
Like your legs lifted anyway, boo.
what lace? That lace.
That all right.
The okay place, the stock is the okay.
I don't like that.
lace wear right there. So they get cute in public and here be trash, but so you gotta have your specialty. Like I got people that say I'm just going to Molly, and I'm like I respect that for her. That's why you my favorite stylist. I always say that she's
Yes,
my favorite
that
stylist.
hurt.
Word up, that is my favorite stylist right there. That
Look
girl
at the
get
connect.
it in.
Because she's really passionate.
She is. I see. Like even I saw the throwback you put up when she was at the track house at the factory over here.
That wasn't the track.
That wasn't track house. No, it wasn't.
That was
It wasn't.
flawless.
That was
flawless.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it started. I remember. I used to see you over there.
Now nobody can say that word
I
here.
didn't realize she was. That was her.
That was me.
Yeah,
I was
Because she
I
was
didn't
like-
realize how young she was. I'm like, yo,
I did her hair for prom.
That's how it
that's
started.
your daughter.
That's the whole time.
No disrespect.
No,
disrespect,
I did
disrespect.
her hair for prom, and I said, "You know how to braid."
Yeah.
Because that's not my strong suit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I do a little
No
whoop de
doubt.
whoop now, because it's been so long. But she was braiding for me, and I was like, "This system gonna work." The clients come at 9, you braid them at 9. I sold them at 10. They come at 10, you braid them at 10. I sold them at 11. I was like, "This gets more money
Renee.
if we do it like this, Having an assistant.
Masterminded.
Oh my god, this is great."
That mind.
And then she was like, "I can't come today because there's some Jordans coming out." I was like, "Girl, what?"
I
Yeah.
was 18.
Okay, whatever. But it started from the beginning, and then
So
one
how
day
long
I
you
was
been
like,
braiding?
"Let's just do it."
I've been braiding
Since she was a
since I
kid.
was like 11. Like,
So when did you
in a
learn how to
private.
do everything else though?
I went to school.
That's right. You did go to school. Another reason why that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to nobody that ain't go to school. You know. You learn what you learn from where you learned it from.
She was
But,
doing
like,
that.
because
She was doing that weave one day, and I was like, "Just sew her in." We running behind, and then we had one of them clients that always want a discount. I said, "Just let her sew your hair. It's only going to be $60."
I know that's right, Renee.
And that's exactly
And then
how
she
it started.
sliced her finger, and
It
I
was
made her
crazy.
still do it.
You oh yeah.
She was trying to get a needle inside of the thing, and I was like, "You got it. It's going to be fine." And
Yeah.
then that was it.
Going on. And
turned
then I wanted
into
to
an
do
animal.
real hair. And I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta go to school for that because I don't really know.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what to do.
Well, I respect that.
Go
I'm
to the
glad you
people.
know that story. That's nice. That's
Mhm.
really nice. I appreciate that. She has been with you since she walked with you.
I love her down. Now I'd be
I
like,
know
"Should I
that
hire
right.
them?" She'd be like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay."
I was like, they're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't even know them. 1, 2, 3,
And Monty.
and Monty. Swindling. No, it's about 11 of us.
That's a lot, Renee. That's
Yeah,
a lot.
but when I was like, it was like 16 at one
Nah, that's
point.
a lot still. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot to do it.
I appreciate that because I come from that culture. You know what I mean? Now it's like It's sparse. It works out for me because I'm optimistic and like I think ahead. But I still do want someone in there.
So you hiring?
Not yet.
Hiring is on freeze
right now. It's a freeze because I need a certain type. I either want someone that does locks, but I don't really want nobody in there doing all them closures and stuff.
That's okay.
That's your type of salon, though. That's okay.
Like I feel like it bring a certain
type of client.
It bring a certain type of client. Now, no disrespect. However, I need you to use discretion. Like, I don't want to do this. I mean, because I don't know. Keep coming to get it glued. Like, that's a lot of traffic.
It is.
It's a lot of traffic. You know what I mean? So I just want someone that
you got your people coming every 2 weeks.
Real hair. You know what I mean? Like
you want a natural hairstylist.
You know what I mean? Like so that's
good
all.
Energy.
That's why it's a little freeze because
it's not a lot of natural hairstylists out there.
No, it's not, and I got to.
That's why you need to have That's why you need to have a natural hair school.
Yeah, I got to keep the game alive.
For sure, we're looking for that. We're here to support you.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you.
We're here to support you in that effort.
We're gonna go out to eat because I need to.
Don't say pick.
Nah, I got you.
Don't say that. But thank you so much for joining us. We loved you here, and you guys, if you guys are ever in the New Haven area and you want to weave, you want some layers, you want to silk press, you want
real sharp bob?
Sharp ass bob. Like that'll cut your ass. You need to go down to 850 State Street to Hairapeutic Salon.
State Street,
and she gonna hold you down. Thank you, Darnita.